Hello, we are here on a semi-cloudy and tiresome Thursday in the great state of Alabama. If you hadn't done so yet, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell because this is good stuff. I mean, this is like award-winning information here. Not really. All right. So yesterday we went over factoring. We were focused on, the what are the factors of our C term to get this. This is for those not with us. This is our warm-up that we did to try to hopefully get us awake. Now, nobody wants to do math at 8:30 in the morning, me included. Unless it's counting money, I'll do that all day. All right, so now we've got to look at different aspects, okay? And I've tried to make this as streamlined as possible, okay? But again, I'm expecting this whole thing to just crash at any moment. All right, so when C is positive, the sign of both factors are the same, okay? That's something that we only looked at like one version of this yesterday where they were both positive just to get our feet wet, okay? So, in these two problems, both of our values are going to be positive. All right? This one right here is like we did yesterday. When the B is positive, both factors are positive, okay? So, our B is positive, so we need to put the factors of 18 that combine to give us 11. Okay. Sum of 11. All right. 3 and 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. Yeah. 2 and 9 is 11. And I need to zoom in just a little bit. There we go. All right. So 2 and 9, 9 and 2. Okay. That's what we had yesterday. That's what we had this morning. Okay. Check that box. We feel comfortable with that. Okay. Now, this time, our B is negative. That means both of our factors are going to end up being negative. Now, if you're not good at positive and negative, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, that's why we have these rules. Okay? Just watch. Okay? I got y'all. I promise. 16, negative 10. 16, negative 10. All right. What are numbers that will divide 16? 8. All right. So 8 and 2. Well, 8 plus 2 is 10. But what does our rule say right here? Yeah. So watch this. You ready? Pew, 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 pew. That's all we had to do. Okay. So now, of course, I've already put the minuses in here to help y'all, but these are already going to be negative. Okay. And that's the way we're going to approach this all day. Okay. We're going to worry about what the rule was and apply it to our stuff. Okay. Um, Now let's look at yes. No. Because here's what's going to do. The question was, do you have to put the negative signs right here? No. The way I want to grade this is the way I graded like there was a section where you had to do your A, B, and C, find the axis of symmetry and the vertex. Okay. I looked at the bottom to see if those numbers were right, and then I went up because I went to see where was the mistake in the process. That way you got like a -1 on something instead of like missing everything. So if you don't write the negatives right here, absolutely fine. Okay, that's a good question. At least we have one person functioning enough to ask a question. All right, anybody really? Hey, tomorrow I'm calling at 8 o'clock bedtime, if not earlier. No, tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna go home, eat something. I might say goodnight to my wife at 6. I don't know. I'm exhausted. I know y'all are too. All right. Uh, all right. So in this one, all right, when C is negative, the sign of both factors are different. Okay, that means one's going to be a plus, one's going to be a minus, and we have different applications for that. Okay, so in this one, when B is positive, the bigger factor is positive. Okay, so we know our C value right here, it's negative 15. We know our signs are going to be different. See this different signs. Okay, our B is positive, so our bigger is positive. All right, now what are the factors? What are some factors of 15? Yeah, 3 and 5. All right, which one of these is bigger, 3 or 5? 5. Okay, so watch how this works. With your, you could check this on your calculator. See the bigger number's positive. So down here, we know our signs are going to be different. We don't even, to go back to your question, we don't even have to do this right here. We could just say 5 and 3. Bam. Not too bad, right? Listen, this was the thing that killed me the most when I learned factoring. And you have to understand that was many years ago when we had to like do our homework on like slate tablets. Okay. No, one person laughed. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So let's look at this one. On this one, let's get a different color. I don't want to do brown. I don't want to do brown. When B is negative, the bigger factor negative. Okay. So our C is negative 14. All right. So what are factors of 14? 2 and 7. Which one is bigger? 7. So it's got to be the positive one. Now, I'm sorry, it's got to be the negative one. I'm sorry, I got backwards. Need more coffee. And you could check this on this right here because it's got to be negative 5. Use that calculator to check. Okay, I want you to use a calculator. I'm not one of these teachers. I loved it. Used to, they're like, you have to do this in your head. You won't have a calculator anywhere on you all the time. Yeah, we do. All the time. Calculator. And if you have internet access on your phone, you have access to multiple different calculators. Okay. Now, that's the basis of this. Okay. I think we're about to go to the back of the paper. to actually apply this process to problems. Okay. Oh, wow. This looks fancy. Yeah, there is. Can't have nothing. This is supposed to be a 3. Womp, womp. Okay. That's supposed to be a 3. Told you, yesterday was too good. All right. So let's look at this. Our C is -10. Our B should actually be +3. All right. So when C is negative, are the signs the same or different? Different. So X, check the box, fill it in, something. All right. And we also know our bigger factor is going to be what? No, positive. All right. Factors of 10. So, all right, 5 and 2, right? That's 2 factors. And the other ones are 10 and 1. All right. So if we said the bigger number had to be positive, plus 2. Aha. So I'd say I have a +5 and a -2. Okay. Believe it or not, that's the process that we would normally do going through this. Okay. This is the first time us doing it. We actually have a practice page today so we can practice and get better at it. Okay. Hopefully there's not as many typos. I have a feeling there's going to be at least 3 more. That's just something I would do. All right. Let's look at this one. Our C is -24. Our B is -5. All right. Since our C is negative, our signs are going to be the same or different? Different. And our bigger factor is going to be negative. Okay. Now, 24 is not going to be as nice as like 10 or 15 or something, some of the other ones, because 24 has multiple factors, right? All right. So sometimes that's when we're going to have to use that calculator to help us. Or, all right. So what's some factors of 24? Yeah. 6 and 4, 8 and 3. All right. -8 plus 3, -5. Aha. So -8 plus 3. A little bit better. Yeah. Okay. So let's look at the next one. All right. So this, our C is +10. our B is -7. All right, because my C is positive, my factors are going to be the same sign or different sign? Same. And they're both going to be negative. All right, 10 and 1, 5 and 2. All right, well, this gives us -11, -5, 2, -7. Aha. So it's -5, -2. Nobody's supposed to actually fully understand everything right now. We're the main thing I want you to do is understand the process, how it links back. Okay. When you're working on your practice page, it's going to be easier so you won't have to be flipping back and forth. You'll have all those rules on the front already. All right. Number 10, our C is +6. Our B is +7. All right. C is positive. Factors are the same sign. And they're both what? Positive. Aha. A lot of people forget that 6 will actually divide itself. So I have a +6 and a +1. Whoop. There we go. +1. Okay. Got a few that need more time. It's the sound from the class next door is on the radar, and the way that this ceiling is, the sound goes up through the ceiling and across. So we're actually hearing everything they're doing. All right. So these are the last two on our notes page. Okay. Some of y'all I've already seen because I've seen the top of your head straight for about 5 minutes. You're either asleep or you've already done these. Either way, I'm proud of you. All right. So our C is -21. Our B is +4. All right. Because C is negative, signs are same or different? Different. And my bigger factor is positive. Okay. What are two numbers you know that multiply to give you 21? And if you need to, this is. This side stuff right here is if you need to check. Okay. Some people, you may be fantastic factorers. Say that 6 times fast. Okay. But other people, this is one of the F words that makes people say F words. Okay. How many of y'all, when y'all saw that we were doing factoring yesterday, y'all went, fudge? Okay, thank you. Did you really say fudge? Okay. I wouldn't either. And I'm a math teacher. All right. Our C is negative 36. Our B is negative 5. Okay. Because our C is negative, that means our signs are different. And the bigger factor is negative. Now, 36. 36 has a lot of factors. Okay. 12 and 3. Okay. 6 and 6. And believe it or not, 9 and 4. Yeah. 9 and 4 is actually one of the ones that gets forgotten a lot. Okay, so we said the bigger factor is negative, so we're going to do it like this. Okay, so negative 12 plus 3. This is negative 9. Nope. Negative 6 plus 6. This gives us 0. No. Negative 9 plus 4. Negative 5. Aha! So minus 9 plus 4. All right. Now, I know some of y'all have had, everybody should have seen this a little bit at some point in time before now. If it gave you problems, no, okay, then perfect. You're going to be my exception to the rule because you're learning this for the first time. You should be all over it, okay? If you had issues with this before, hopefully this is going to help. That's the goal, is hoping. I'm not saying it's the be-all, end-all. I'm not the great and wonderful Jeffries. Yeah, y'all can laugh at that. That's funny. All right, we're going to do a little bit of practice in class. If you're leaving us, don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell, leave a nice comment. Okay, I'll work hard on this. This is a high dollar production here. All right, good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.